Today, in dealing with pain, I want to talk about the concept of progress. Because as we all know, and if you don't know, you should know, that we are usually our worst critics. And that sometimes the most depressing and just terrible news or beliefs can come from inside our own minds, what we tell ourselves. And so in one of those areas that gets really problematic, we find the concept of progress. Because most of us have a rigid concept of progress, all or nothing. I'm either in pain or I'm not. Either I'm not in pain or I am. And anything other than one of those, we don't even think about. We don't even think about. We just say, hey, I want to be better, but I'm still in pain. And so there we go. And tears fall, world ends, we're forever going to be in pain. And so I was working with at an outpatient with a person who had a drinking problem. And that person was upset because they weren't moving fast enough in their mind, in their concept. So then I asked them a question. I said, what if there was a person who was smoking 5 packs a day, and then 3 months later, they were down to 2 packs a day? Now, 2 packs a day is still a lot. I mean, that's a lot of smoking. But what would you say to that person? And the person said, well, quit getting on yourself. It's progress. You gave up 3 packs. I said, but they're still smoking 2. They said, but they gave up 3. So even though they're still smoking 2, they made a lot of progress. But the person wouldn't look at how much they had decreased their drinking as progress. And then I asked them, so why is it progress for the person who would stop smoking 3 packs, but it's not progress for you who've reduced drinking by this much? And they're like, I guess it is. And they're like, but I guess I want to stop so much that because I haven't stopped, I don't consider it progress. And that's what we do. Now, let me explain that in pain. In pain, any decrease in the frequency, intensity, or duration of the pain is progress. You can't judge all or nothing, because if you do, you will never see any progress in dealing with your pain. There will be no pain regimen that's going to be successful for you, because pain does not work like other things. It's like when you get an infection, an ear infection, they'll give you an antibiotic and you'll see progress daily until you take it, and then all of a sudden it's gone and everything is good. Pain does not necessarily work like that. Pain, you could be doing stuff and pain could be decreasing, and then one day it'll shoot back up, and then it'll shoot back down, then it'll shoot back up. But then what you'll notice is that the fluctuations of shooting up and shooting down, they're better. In other words, it doesn't shoot up as far as it used to, and it's shooting down more than it used to. But because it's fluctuations, you say, I'm still having fluctuations. My pain still, it still can go up and go past what I like it. It's like, yes, but is it as bad as it was? Can you notice a difference in a decrease of the intensity and notice an increase in the lack of pain that you feel sometimes? Like you get this strange sensation, like, wow, I'm not hurting like I used to today. And you're like, well, it's not normal, but it happens. And so that's what you have to look at. You have to look at progress as whatever decrease in pain or increase in health or stability that you have. And it doesn't matter whether you go from 10 to 9 or 10 to 5. It is still progress. Now, is there a big difference between going from a scale of pain from 10 to 9 and 10 to 5? Yes. But you got to go past 9 to get to 5. You got to go past the other numbers, 8, 7, 6, to get to 5. And so anything closer to pain reduction, anything closer to cure, anything closer to making the pain manageable is progress. So repeat after me. It might not be where I want it to be, but my pain is progressing. I am getting better because I am further away from where I was and closer to where I want to be. That's what we have to understand. Progress is any change in frequency, duration, or intensity that maintains itself over a period of time. Even if there's fluctuations in it, it comes back to that point and you can say, yeah, I am better. Like, I was hurting much more than this. My pain would fluctuate much more than this, more frequently than this. Even reduction in fluctuations, that's progress. So don't judge progress by whether pain is over or whether pain is happening. Judge it by the difference. In other words, how far are you away from where you started? How close are you to where you're going? And as long as you are closer to where you're going and farther away from where you started, no matter how intense the pain, you are having progress. Just like going from 5 packs of cigarettes a day to 2 packs of cigarettes a day. Still a lot of smoking, but you're still 3 packs away from where you started and 2 packs away from where you. So don't discount your progress because it's not where you want to be. Count your progress, because if you take away your progress, you're going to take away your motivation. You're going to take away your purpose, because you're not going to think that you are making any leeway in getting to where you want to. And again, that's where the helplessness and hopelessness comes in, and we don't want that. So understand progress, being farther away from you started and being closer to where you. Let's work on that.